What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to go over Faraday future, tickers FFIE, currently down almost about 8% give or take. I want to give you a good breakdown of what is in fact causing that, and if it's an overreaction, if it's a good time to buy. I'm going to go over all the stuff you need to know. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. And without further ado, let's get right to it. So looking at the intraday chart, a little bit more of a world of pain. And I did do a video roughly about, I think 3 days ago, and I did bring up the fact that even if you look at their basic finances, they're needing money. And there was this that was submitted after hours yesterday, so on the 13th, an S-1. So this in reality is dilution. And just so you guys are aware, there is a difference between for instance, an S-1 versus an S-3. They could have very much done an S-3, and I feel like this wouldn't have been such a big sell-off. An S-1 is a one-time dilution in the sum of, looks like they're wanting 441 million. And the fact is, looking at the number of outstanding shares, 688 million, it is a pretty big dilution. And so in reality, I think actually this is just the tip of the iceberg. Clearly this is the actual good amount that they can get just so they can start production and various other things. So in reality, it might solve their problems, but for instance, coming from a risk versus return standpoint, if they do not start production, then they most likely will burn through all of this, most likely by fall or Q3. So once again, let me know your thoughts on that. But like I said, I think this was very much anticipated. So potentially it could be a very good time to buy in. But in my opinion, just based on the basic math, I think this does need to go down quite a lot more. Even though there was this that was recently done. So the Global Investor Communications and Proxy Voting webinar. So in general, I don't think there was too much that was said. But if you are new to Faraday, you can definitely take a look. It has a lot of good information on there. But over and above that though, there is also this that is coming out. So on February the 28th, 2023, their special shareholder meeting. So hopefully there should be some good things said there. But typically those are just straight down to the point as far as what is being voted on and various things. So I'm going to be live streaming that as well. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. But based on the technicals though, I want to give you a good breakdown of what they are saying. Despite it going down currently at 8.2% give or take, things are holding up fairly well, and you can kind of take that with a grain of salt. Stochastic currently is at 11, so it is very oversold. Momentum number retail investors, oddly enough, are getting in today, so they are very much buying the dip. And on the actual chart though, it is actually holding, like I said, fairly good support, and it currently does have the 150-day moving average below it. So in general though, things are not too bad based on everything. So who knows how this is going to turn out at the end of the day, but I think in reality, a lot of people are going to be buying this dip, in my opinion. So I'll give you a quick update on shorts while I am on Ortex. So short score is currently 75, utilization is 100%, shares on loan is at 169.76 million, so that has been really going up quite a lot. And as far as what shorts are doing, they're not really doing too much. So they're increasing though 307,000 shares, but still 103.14 million shares is being shorted. 22 or 21.31% is the short interest, which is a percentage of the free float. Which on the side note, if you guys have any questions about anything on Ortex, short related or technicals, let me know in the comments below. Be more than happy to address that. Cost to borrow average is 9.36, which in general is going up a little bit, was at 8.91 yesterday, but still, if there is a good piece of news, this is one very good way to catch shorts off guard that could very much prompt a short squeeze. So keep that in mind behind the scenes, that it's not definitely down and out with this recent S-1 submission. So I think right now it is still a very risky investment potentially, but if they do get their crap together, then potentially it could actually really turn out for existing shareholders. So let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comments below. Give yourself a shout out in the comments as well. If you've been buying, selling, holding, whatever you are doing, give yourself a shout out. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. If you do like my channel and support the growth, take a look at my memberships, link in the description below, or just hit the join button at the bottom of the screen. With that said, appreciate you guys watching. Let's all make a lot of money on Faraday Future.